So by the time 1976 rolled around, I had been working on this thing. We were doing top 40, and I used to have to break down and do the percussion. And when you break down and do that percussion, they had them congos up in there and them timbales and that Los Latino flavor, which I stole from them when I left. Everybody started getting into that. We were doing 20, 25 songs a night. When I started breaking down doing that percussion, didn't have to do 25 songs a night no more. They loved that percussion and the way, me talking over it, a little bit of rhyming, way before rap ever came out. I could have been rhyming then, rhyming then, you know what I'm saying? But I said, I know they don't want me talking all night, rhyming all night. I'm not that good at rhyming anyway, but what little bit I'm doing is catching on. Next thing I know, rappers, before rap ever came out, coming to my show. We break that percussion down and start communicating with the audience. Call and response, calling names, birthdays. They calling back. They bring me notes, write notes. Chuck, say this about me, Howard University, blah, blah, blah. And I'm mentioning all that, Northwest, Northeast, all four corners of D.C. Everybody loving. Next thing you know, all the tables and chairs in all those places that we were playing, tables and chairs started disappearing. The mink coats and the suits started disappearing.
Because they had been coming all dressed up. And
they parties too hard. They can't dress up now. You know what I mean? All the tables and chairs disappeared. That's what really made me feel good. Everybody dancing.
It sounds like you turned it into like a house party.
Absolutely.
And you made it very personal in terms of mentioning somebody's name
right.
or birthday or let's do this, that, and the other thing.
Absolutely.
And because you cut down on the number of songs, it was the transition between songs that really kind of made it one long night of partying.
That's what it was. You know it. She knows exactly what it is.
Now, did that evolve? Was it just a natural thing that you night after night you sort of see how this would happen,
right?
Or was it a conscious kind of, okay, I'm going to start doing this, and this, like a
I was experimenting because back in those days they had, like I said, they had go-go clubs, go-go girls, but they didn't have go-go music. And I said, maybe I can call this song, music style of music go-go. I'm trying to create something here. James Brown, he created his own sound. Everybody had their own sound. I'm right here in this town here. I think I can make this sound work.
I think it's hard for people to understand that there could have been go-go girls and go-go, all sorts of different kinds of go-go, but there was at the time, no actual go-go music.
Music, right.
Where did go-go come from?
What idea came to me when Smokey Robinson had a song called "Going to the Go-Go da dee da 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 dee da dee dee." So now that gave me an idea to call this particular type of music go-go because it just keeps going and going and going, and it don't stop. We used to take breaks when we were doing Top 40. Now we don't take no breaks. We might play 3 hours without stopping. 2 hours, 2.5 hours without stopping. I've done it many times. Matter of fact, we did it again not too long ago. Play just that long, keep people on the floor that long. We used to break it down every now and then, might do a slow song. Might do a slow song, everybody get close together, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then they got to the point, they sweating so hard, they don't want to get close together. They don't want to get close together. There's a place out called the Burgundy Room out there. We was doing all those Top 40. I was doing Slider, Family Stone, James Brown, everything that came on the radio. If it was hot, we do it. In the top 10, we do it. Number 1 right on down. And it worked. It worked. And we had people coming from Frederick, Richmond. They heard about this go-go. You get 1,500 people in there, 1,600 people in the Burgundy Room every Wednesday night. And that's when I knew that this thing was going to work. And when that go-go started catching on, it caught on at the Maverick Room in 1976. That's when it really started catching on.
And you could tell when you say it started catching on. What were the signs for you that this was really something that is going to have staying power?
That the people didn't want to sit down, and they loved to hear me talk to them, and they would talk back to me. What's going on right today? Y'all feel all right? Yeah. Want some more? yeah. It ain't time to go. Well, then stay on the floor. You know what I'm saying? I was doing all that, and they loved it. So that's when I knew that this was gonna work.